The valedictory address, by its nature, is one of the most emotional and memorable moments of the valedictory ceremony. In our school, individuals compete for the honor of representing their class, and the valedictorian is chosen by the graduates. The valedictorian for the class of 2017 is Shunren Tony Yang.
Well, here we are. 12 years of education, 12 years of writing tests, doing assignments, and now we've made it. Some of us will get a job, some of us will think that they haven't had enough, so they get more education, some of us will just live in our parents' basements, or any combination of the three. So, was it worth it? 12 years of working our butts off for assignments. 12 years of cramming for tests and exams until 3 in the morning. 12 years of fighting with our parents, friends, and teachers for reasons we don't remember. Was it worth it? Most of you are expecting me to say yes. Recalling memories of friends and teachers, talks that bonds and unites us because we went to the same school, even if we're hardly spoken. We hear speeches that boast how our generation will be the one that will change the world, while we're both aware that's probably not true. And that would conclude it with stories and emotional anecdotes, with tears in my eyes as I reach for the tissue box. But I urge you to step out of the traditions that we've come to expect. I want you to look at it through a new perspective, your perspective. So, what do grades give you? Think about it. Outside of a few cakes once in a while, and cookies now that we have a new principal, what do they mean? Do they give you an idea of how much you've learned? Then why do they move on if you haven't learned everything? Do they teach you real-world skills? No real-world bridges or buildings are marked with a C or an A. Nothing really has a letter grade attached to it. Do they give access to a good scholarship? Well, yes, they do. But you're probably not getting a scholarship 11 out of the 12 years you're in school. So, why else are the 12 years memorable? The handful of teachers that we will remember while forgetting many others? Or the tears and anger from the teenage drama of unbeknownst reason? School, as I've once heard, is just the tutorial levels. Nothing beyond simply learning the controls in the game of life. Well, so what? Does it matter what I say? None of this matters. Who cares, right? The baseline is, you still have to go to school every day, or your parents are going to yell at you and kick you out of the house. School is still mandatory, right? Well, here's why I told you guys all of this. Because at some point in my life, I realized that nothing is mandatory. And here's a crazier concept. I can control my own body, and so can you. So if you want, you can just not go to school. You can just leave the house and work somewhere. I'm not saying that's a good idea, but you could do that. You can do anything that you want to do. It doesn't matter whether I say that school is completely pointless or the enlightenment to life. It is what you think of school that matters, that will matter to you. Don't listen to anyone else say otherwise. Let your opinions come from within, because that is the only way that you'll know it is true. But here's my opinion of why school matters to me. School matters to me because learning is what brought us here, not us as in grade 12 students or DP Todd students, but all of us, humans. If you didn't have organized communication system called language, we would have never grouped together to build towns, cities, and nations, and Mrs. Kelly couldn't express her sass nearly as precisely. If we didn't have math, we would have never had the binary system that is the basis of all you guys' Snapchat stories and Facebook posts. Mrs. Kano wouldn't be there to answer all of our questions that she made us do. If we didn't have social studies, we would have never learned how much a single human can achieve. And Mr. Pereira wouldn't have been there in my tough times. If we didn't have science, I would have had to yell to make my speech, because this microphone wouldn't have been made. And also, Mr. Myers blocked them. School matters to me because of the memories shared between me and my friends. Sure, I won't remember most of it when I'm older, but who cares? It's not the memories that are important to me, but the friendship as a result of those memories. In 10 years, it doesn't matter where I've been or how I've lived or how I've changed. I can always go work out with Dustin, play a game of League of Legends with Jeremy, solve a math puzzle with Marco, or have a philosophical debate with John. I can always come back to BC to find people who I can call upon, regardless of where or how I've lived. I always know there are a handful of people who I can go back to. Well, they probably won't take me in as their own, but free lunch and coffee is probably guaranteed. But forget about why school matters to me. Why does it matter to you guys? Because as I've said before, your own opinion on what you do is the most out of any opinion. Sure, listen to the guy on the stage, listen to the teachers, listen to your parents, but ultimately, you need to come to your own conclusions. And finally, regardless of whether DP Todd matters to me or to you, I think there's one thing that we can all agree upon. We're not the same person in grade 8 as we are now, even if some of you beg to differ. We have all changed because of DP Todd, and personally, I'm happy with who I am now, and I hope you are too. Thank you.